You probably tried dieting before. You started by losing 5 kgs, but then you ended up gaining 7 kgs back. 6 months later, you're starting all over again. My clients lose between 5 up to 40 kgs of fat without cutting carbs or having to train every single day. And in this video, I will show you exactly how to lose fat and build muscle at the same time without any restrictions. Training shapes your body, but fat loss mainly comes from nutrition. Here are some simple rules that my clients follows to help them lose the fat but also keep it off. Most of you will start to eat less food, but that's not the goal. The goal is to eat less calories. And one of the biggest hacks is to focus on eating lower fat food, because that will lower the calories and you can eat bigger portions, higher volume food, which makes you fuller. Instead of eating full fat Greek yogurt, focus on the 0% fat. This will be lower in calories. Instead of eating 12 or 20% minced beef, focus on the 5% instead. Another hack, which most of you probably know but still do, is to drink your calories. Instead of drinking the normal Coke, choose the sugar-free option. It has no calories. Instead of drinking your normal Red Bull, choose the sugar-free one that is also 0 calories. Next rule, protein. Aim to eat between 100 grams up to 200 grams of protein every single day. This will help you become fuller but also help you build the muscle. Most of you believe that you have to stop eating candy or chips or sweets or whatever, but that's not the case. If you do that, what happens is that most likely you will end up binging whenever you get hold of this stuff. So instead, you have to learn on how to budget this in your calories. Moderation is key. I want you to view your calories as a budget. Imagine you can only eat 1,600 calories every single day to put you on a caloric deficit. Now that means that every single week, this is 9,800. So if you eat a chocolate bar and that's 500 calories, well, you have 1,100 calories left for the rest of the day, and you ate the chocolate, and then you have the rest of the calories to eat whatever you want to. As long as you do this, most of the time, there's no problem in eating the chocolate. But most of you, what you do is that you get crazy when you see this and you start eating everything, and then you go crazy and you lose all the results. Now, for the most asked question, do you really have to use the food scale to track your calories? And the answer is no, but I recommend it because most of you don't have enough knowledge to track your calories with your eyes, and that means that you are eating more calories than you think, which is most likely not going to give you the results that you are expecting. If you want to get accurate and the fastest possible results, I would recommend to use the food scale over an extended time of period until you actually know the portions with your eyes, and then you can say bye-bye to the scale and you don't have to use it anymore. Here are some bonus points that will make your journey much easier. I would recommend you to eat a lot of fruits. I would also recommend you to eat between 3 to 5 meals a day, as this will make you fuller throughout the whole day. Don't skip your carbs. The carbs will help you get energized, and you need that energy to be able to push yourself hard in the gym. And if you fall off track and you start going crazy, just make sure that you stop that trend and get back as quick as possible, and nothing will happen to your results. Now, when you have much better understanding on what to do with your nutrition, you're probably wondering what you should do in the gym. Should you do any cardio? Should you do any weightlifting? So follow along to the gym. You don't have to do any cardio at all. This is one of the most common myths about fat loss, that you have to be doing cardio every single day. You have to go out and run and do it like a crazy maniac. But the only thing you need to do is, first of all, the caloric deficit, as we mentioned before. However, if you increase your step count, it will be easier for you to burn more calories, which will help you burn more fat. What I would aim for is around 6 to 10,000 steps a day. You don't have to do more, and I would not recommend going less because you still need it for your heart, and that's it for the cardio part. Most people don't actually realize this, but when you're inside of the gym, it doesn't have to be that complicated. The only thing you need to focus on is basically lifting weights. Your main focus should be to lift heavy weights within the rep range, 4 to 10 reps with as heavy weights as possible, of course with the proper technique. There is nothing wrong with doing 10 to 20 reps. However, what happens with your body is that it will be more fatigued, and that makes the recovery slower, which is not a good thing because you're already in a caloric deficit, which makes your body more fatigued, and doing higher reps will also increase that fatigue. So in the end, you will not build as much muscle. Stay within the 4 to 10 rep range for the maximum results while you're losing fat. When it comes to using free weights or machines, it doesn't actually matter which one you pick, as long as you stay consistent within your program and you constantly push yourself. That's the most important part. Personally, for me, I like to do the machines because it isolates the muscle easier and it's easier to execute also. Most people think that you have to train 7 times a week or 6 times a week or even 5 times a week, but that's not the reality. If you want to have the best results, the focus should be on consistency. So I would recommend you to stay between 3 to 4 times a week and aim to focus each muscle group twice a week to get the best results. In the gym, you should not focus on getting a pump, getting sore, feeling the burn, feeling fatigued or tired or feeling sweaty. None of that actually matters if your goal is to build muscle. What matters to build muscle is 2 things only. Number 1 is progressive overload. Number 2 is training to failure / close to failure. If you do these 2 things, it should look something like this. Week 1, let's imagine you do 100 kgs times 9 reps. For week 2, either you increase the reps or the weight. So it could look like either 100 kgs again, but you did 1 rep extra. Or you aim to do higher weight, 105 kgs times 9 reps. Either you focus on increasing the reps or the weight, and that's it. If you manage to do this at the same time as your body weight is going down on the scale over a few weeks while you're getting stronger inside of the gym, that means you have succeeded, you're losing fat and you're building muscle at the same time. Now you have enough tools to do this by your own with both the nutrition, the training, the habits, your mindset, so you can get the results that you've always wanted. Now, some of you are probably tired of trying a lot of guides, seeing YouTube videos, endless of workouts, trying by your own. You don't know the structure, you don't know what split to do, you don't know what exercises to do, and you don't see enough results. That's where my coaching will help you. I have my personalized coaching on the link below if you want to get the results faster, easier, and let me handle everything for you, for your body, how you look, for your goals, for your lifestyle, to give you the absolute best results. If you want to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel, give this video a comment, give it a like, share it to a friend that needs this guide, and I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you and see you next time.